Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
I personally love that the pandas get the spotlight for our float. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting, and the pandas are so cute. If you haven't checked them out, you need to do so. I had a really special moment checking them out a few weeks ago. All right, surf forecast. Here is a live look right now from PV. We have a few surfers out in the water, but for the most part, the waves are on the flat side, 1 to 4 feet. Mixed swell bringing those in. Low tide peaked early this morning at about 1.5 feet, and now we're aiming towards high tide peaking just after 10 o'clock. Surface temperatures along the coastline are in the mid to upper 60s. We're a lot more mild along the coastal areas than the inland valleys. The inland valleys are actually waking up about 5 to 7 degrees cooler. So layers is going to be key as you head out the door. Even the mountains are getting their fair share of cool temperatures this morning in the 60s and 70s. And we're still stuck in the 70s for the desert communities. Visibility right now not as bad as yesterday, but continuing to drop off. It's fluctuating in between 4 to 5 miles of visibility. So that's not too bad, but it really drops off once you exit those freeways and get into those neighborhoods. That's where it's looking pretty spotty and patchy. Today's forecast will be in the mid 70s along the coastal areas and will average mid to upper 80s, low 90s for both the inland and mountain areas. Excessive heat continuing in our deserts, nearing 110 later on this afternoon. Scott, shout out to him for submitting this photo in to our 10 News Weather Watchers page. Here's what you need to know as we head into the weekend. Inland heat wave will continue. Temperatures for those warmer spots like Ramona, Alpine, Valley Center, Campo will soar near 100 degrees. Meanwhile, most of the other neighborhoods will average mid 90s. So overall, a hot weekend on tap. Those countywide advisories related to the heat have been extended, expiring through Monday night, which means that the risk for heat related illnesses will be elevated, especially for the foothill, mountain and desert areas. We can look forward to relief from the heat, but that won't happen until Tuesday all the way through next week. So we just got to get through the weekend with this warming pattern, and then we're looking at more fall-like conditions come Tuesday all the way through Thursday. Coastal areas will be in the low 70s today. Again, we're waking up mild in the mid to upper 60s, and then we'll see temperatures climb about 5 to 7 degrees later on this afternoon. Most of the day will be in the mid to low 70s, and then temperatures will plummet. Those clouds will roll back in right before sunset. It's going to be really comfortable along the coast. Temperatures will rise about 5 degrees or so this weekend, though. Inland areas will be in the mid to upper 80s. I do want to pop open Sunday because these are your daytime highs. Some of the warmer spots, as I mentioned, will be neighborhoods like Ramona as well as Alpine. Meanwhile, Escondido, for example, will be in the low 90s. Regardless, all of these temperatures are warmer than where we should be for this time of the year. We'll actually get back to average, which is the mid 80s later on next week, Wednesday and Thursday. That's when we'll see about a 10 to 15 degree difference in daytime highs. Mountain areas will be in the low 90s. Remember, we have that heat advisory intact all the way through Monday night. Desert areas near 110 all the way through about Monday, and then temperatures will plummet down to the low hundreds on Wednesday.